Have you ever held a Lego brick in your hand? It feels so small, so simple. Just a piece of plastic. And yet, inside this tiny brick is a story. A story of fire, loss, stubbornness, and imagination. A story that should never have succeeded, but did. Today, on Learn English with Vietnam, we are not just learning English. We are learning one of the greatest stories in business history. The story of Lego. The year is 1932. The world is collapsing. The Great Depression is spreading like a sickness across continents. Banks are closing. Factories are empty. Fathers cannot feed their children. And in the small Danish town of Billund, a carpenter named Ole Kirk Christiansen is about to face the storm of his life. Ole is not rich. He is not famous. He is just a man with a small workshop and 4 little boys who look up to him. He builds furniture. He builds houses. But in the Great Depression, nobody is buying. Imagine Ole standing in his workshop, his hands covered with sawdust, his face covered with worry. The orders are gone. The money is gone. But the bills are still coming. Most men would give up. But Ole does something crazy. Something small. Something that seems like a waste of time. He begins to carve toys. Wooden ducks. Tiny cars. Simple blocks. And here is the first lesson. When the world falls apart, don't wait for opportunity. Create it. But fate is cruel. One night, Ole's workshop catches fire. The flames swallow everything. Wood, tools, machines. Everything. Ole watches his life burn. The smell of smoke fills the air. The sound of wood cracking, breaking, collapsing. He stands helpless. And when the fire is gone, only ashes remain. Now listen carefully. Most men would stop. Most men would say, "It's over." But Ole rebuilds. Brick by brick. Board by board. And just when he thinks life cannot get harder, it does. His beloved wife dies. Ole is left alone with 4 little boys. 4 mouths to feed. 4 hearts to protect. Can you imagine the weight on his shoulders? A bankrupt workshop. A broken heart. And yet, he chooses to fight. This is where the name Lego is born. From the Danish words, leg God, play well. In the middle of grief, in the middle of ashes, he creates a vision. Ole is obsessed with quality. His motto is simple. Only the best is good enough. But he sees something strange. A new material. A material that most people laugh at. Plastic. In 1947, he risks everything. He mortgages his home. The only roof over his sons' heads. To buy the first plastic molding machine in Denmark. Think about that. The world says plastic is cheap. The world says plastic is weak. The world says wooden toys are better. But Ole ignores the world. He produces the first plastic toys. And guess what? They fail. Shops return them. Parents say, "No one will buy this." Friends whisper, "Ole is going mad." But Ole refuses to stop. He repeats his motto, Only the best is good enough. And he keeps going. As if destiny wants to test him again, in 1960, another fire strikes. The factory burns down. Everything is gone. Again, 2 fires. 1 death. Endless failures. Would you quit? Would you walk away? Not Ole. He rebuilds again. This time with his son, Godfred. And together, they transform Lego from a small toy shop into a system that will change the world. Here is the secret. It wasn't just the toys. It was the system. Godfred perfects the interlocking brick. Every brick, past, present, and future, fits together. This was genius. Because suddenly, Lego is not selling toys. They are selling imagination. Children don't just buy 1 set. They buy many sets. And every set connects. A farm today. A spaceship tomorrow. A city next week. Endless possibilities. This is not just a product. This is a universe. The Lego story is more than history. It is a map, a guide, a series of lessons for every dreamer, every builder, every entrepreneur. Lesson 1. Quality is everything. Even today, a Lego brick, made in 1963, fits perfectly with one made now. That is not magic. That is discipline. Lesson 2. Innovation requires risk. Ole risked his house for plastic. He risked his reputation, and he won. Lesson 3. Build systems, not just products. One toy is temporary, but a system is forever. Lesson 4. Adversity creates strength. 2 fires. 1 death. Failure after failure. And yet Lego survived. Today, Lego is more than a toy. It is a language, a way of thinking. A child in Vietnam, a child in America, a child in Africa, all can sit with the same bricks and build the same dreams. Lego has crossed borders. Lego has built bridges. Lego has inspired engineers, architects, and dreamers. And it all began with one man, one workshop, one dream. So the question is, when your workshop burns down, when the world laughs at your ideas, when failure knocks again and again, will you stop? Or will you rebuild? Remember, even the smallest brick can build the tallest castle. Thank you for listening to Learn English with Vietnam. If this story inspired you, share it with a friend. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Because here, we don't just learn English, we learn life.